Hello everybody, it is me once again, Repi as usual. Super excited to be here with a beautiful guest. Oh my God. So many people down there in my comments, you've been killing me. Please bring us this guest. And I'm like, okay, who am I not to, to do what you guys want? So I had to go an extra mile to push as much as I could to get you the guest that you've been asking for. But before I even introduce the guest, I am very grateful. Thank you for subscribing. Repi, all the time, Repi. Please keep subscribing a moment with Repi, keep sharing the videos, keep learning, don't just watch, keep learning, because it's all about the young entrepreneurs. We want to know, why did they choose those particular fields they are in, why them, you understand? Because you as a person watching right about now, you're also there, you pursued something, you've tried things have failed. Why do you think these people are doing what they are doing and they are good at it? Those are the reasons as to why we bring you this guest, so that you can learn more about them, or you can get to learn from them, so many things like that. But we're gonna start. So I have the beautiful Bettina Atiana, the dark-skinned queen. When we talk about black, when we talk about dark skin, we definitely front her. So it's like she's representing us here in Uganda when it comes to dark skin. You've been all over the world on pages, magazines. Honey, how do you even feel? Let me even just start from there. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It shows I'm doing something that is good, and also pushing a good agenda, as well as uplifting my country.
Uplifting my country. I had that. Guys, what are you doing to uplift your country? Are you doing anything? Are you putting in any extra efforts? Anyway, Bettina, how are you?
I'm good.
Glad
Precious.
to have you.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm really happy to be here. I just love when I add on something to people, and for me, I feel like what you're doing right now is adding on to people. There is lots of people out there in the industry who do things to make people happy, to excite people, to bring drama.
I know.
But for me, I really love to do something that is adding on to other people, and this is what you're doing. So I'm super happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here. I had to do this. You know, I don't like to do interviews.
I know.
Because people always want to twist whatever you're saying.
I know.
But for me, as long as it's something about entrepreneurship, helping the young people out there to find themselves, to help them earn a living. You know how the economy is right now, and with COVID, people are struggling.
I know.
So you're a phenomenal woman, and what you're doing is amazing. So please,
Oh,
I'm more than happy to be here, and let's get the ball rolling.
We're getting started. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your makeup. I love your outfit. You really look good. She's a true African woman.
Yeah.
Whenever we see Bitenji and Kara, we just know, Bettina is passing somewhere. So who is dressing you up today?
Today I'm wearing a new designer. I'm going to be tagging her very soon on my social media platform. So you have to actually go on my IG and all other platforms to find out who she is.
Wow. She said young. She's working with a young designer. That means we're not going to only look at the big designers, but we also have to uplift the young designers.
Exactly.
So, how do you even get to start working? How do you even believe in them? Because you know, you celebrities, you're used to perfectionists. You understand? You want to do something, you want to wear something that is exact.
Yeah.
So if you're not working with a big brand, there is a way we just feel like, teachi kubye this time round.
You know, people always want to work with big brands only, but for me, I always like to differ, because even the big names in the industry started from somewhere.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, for me, what I really look out for is communication skills. How is a person, how is the designer speaking to me? How are we communicating? Are they flexible? And then most importantly, are they good? It doesn't matter if people don't know you. It doesn't matter if no celebrity has worn your outfits before. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is, are you going to deliver as well? So, yeah.
Amazing. I don't know, face beats, it's none other than Sabira Beats. We look amazing, courtesy of how we appreciate you, Sabira Beats. Go and check her out on her socials, that is Facebook and Instagram, and you will definitely have her there. So we're going to start. Who is Bettina?
Okay, Bettina is an entrepreneur and a media personality. I have been in the industry, the media industry, for over a decade. Can you believe it? I started so young. So yeah, entrepreneur, media personality, content creator, and influencer.
All those. One person. Wow. How do you manage? How do you manage? Life is not easy. You're a young girl, very beautiful. But how do you even go that far? Because, you know, with girls, we love sitting home and all we do, press our phones, posts
You know?
on socials, and we just slay. You understand? How do you manage being all this media personality, you're an entrepreneur, content creator, A, B, C, D? How do you manage? What pushes you?
Well, I come from a family of hard workers. Like, all we do is work. Okay, most of my family members love to party. They work hard and play hard. But then for me, I literally find so much joy in working, making money, and inspiring people through my content and through everything that I share. So for me, it's my motivation comes from so many things, but most importantly, because it's in my blood. We love to work where I come from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bettina Tiena is Bettina Tiena. Yeah, we know her as Bettina Tiena. What is Bettina Tiena's real name?
Nasali Betty.
Nasali Betty.
Yeah.
Is she in Uganda?
Yeah.
No. Okay, Nasali, please tell us your real tribe.
Ndi Muganda, Nedira Nshima.
Do you ever speak Luganda? I've not heard you speak Luganda.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually do speak Luganda. Even on my TV show, I try to mix it up a little bit because, you know, we're in Uganda. We are Ugandans. We have to show people that as much as we are speaking English, you know, throwing in words here and there, we are still Ugandans. That is our identity. Before we are anything else, we are Africans, we are Ugandans. So I do embrace that, you know, here and there.
Hey, honestly speaking, I did not know that she actually can flow well in Luganda, because most of the times I've met her, I've seen her, I've had her speak. She uses a lot of English, but me, I even thought she comes from the West. Like, why do you look like Westerners?
Why do people always think that? How do people from the Central look like?
People from the Central look like me.
I mean, like, you're a beautiful girl as well.
I didn't say we were ugly, but we
Well,
look like me.
people always try to, you know, associate people from the Central with not being beautiful and people from the West, but the people from the North who are super beautiful. I mean, there is Eva Apio. She is based in the UK. She's a Ugandan. There is Miss Banks. She's from the North. And they are so gorgeous. So people have to change that mentality. In Muganda, and this is how I look like. And I'm proud of it.
Do not forget, we are on a moment with Rapie and we're hosting Bettina Tiena. Very excited. I have a lot of questions for her. She even went through the script and she's like, wait, all this questionnaire for me. I'm like, girl, those are even little for you, because, you know, we rarely get you. So, honey, when we get you, we have to squeeze all the juice out of you. But anyway, we know, because today we're going to look at entrepreneurship, not so much of her media personality, but we're going to look at entrepreneurship. We know she owns a beauty online shop. She runs it. She literally does everything for herself. She's the model. When you go to this page, how do you pronounce this page?
BT.
BT.
Beauty.
Yeah, because I've kept wanting to say this, like, am I going to say it wrongly? BT or so it's BT.
Yeah, it's BT.
BT Uganda.
BT Beauty Uganda.
BT Beauty Uganda.
Yeah.
If you've not followed her up, please go and check it out. She has very beautiful products. How do you come up with this idea?
Okay, so I have a skin condition known as eczema. So basically it's that skin condition that gives you a very, very, you know, clumped skin, dry, itchy, and it's very common. It's inborn.
Okay.
And it's incurable.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
so
sorry.
you literally just have to manage it. So when I went in high school, I had that issue. It came up because that skin condition happens when you use cold water or you're in very cold conditions. So the school that I was in high school, my first senior one, it was very cold, so the skin condition showed up and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to treat it. I struggled so much. I literally would go to different, you know, stores in town during holidays looking for stuff to clear up. I was using tubes that were, you know, lightening up my skin, that were giving me patches. They would work and they would stop working, and I just couldn't find a solution. Luckily, I got help from my mom. She helped me out and took me to a skin doctor, and it was managed, right? But I would still feel my skin was not fine. So my pursuit for a beautiful skin started from there. So I kept on going from stores, in shopping malls, you know, trying different things. And I actually tried shea butter before. I tried shea butter from Sudan, and it didn't work for me, and from different parts of East Africa, it didn't work for me. Luckily, on social media one day, I discovered a lady from Ghana.
Okay.
And all she was talking about is African beauty. And she was talking about the magic in shea butter. But remember, I had used shea butter before.
And it didn't work for you.
And it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is because it wasn't well-made shea butter. And it was maybe diluted.
Okay.
So when I met on social media, we became friends. So when we become friends, she flies me out to her country.
Wow.
She flew me out.
This girl is so blessed.
She flew me out to her country, and she didn't even tell me, but she told me we're going to do pictures and, you know, post and talk about African beauty, because she realized I loved my Africanism. I love African wear. I love my African hair. As you can see, I love everything African. So when she flies me out, she did not tell me we're going to be launching the very first shea butter museum in the whole world.
Wow.
She didn't tell me. So we did a girls' talk, by the way. We invited young girls in Ghana.
Was she also a little bit young, or she was old enough?
She's a young lady as well, but she's a
Okay.
mother.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think she's rich. That's why she managed to fly me out.
I think she's rich.
And yeah, so when we get there, we had a girls' talk. We talked about so many issues that are, you know, pressing young girls and entrepreneurship, of course. And then we launched the shea butter museum. She actually taught me how to make shea butter the right way.
When it's not diluted.
No diluted, no additives. I recorded an episode for my TV show, the NTV Style Project.
Yeah.
It's aired in Uganda. I came back with some products. We sold to Ugandans, and the product sold out in less than 7 days.
Wow.
And then I realized that this is what Ugandans have been missing. Because, to be honest with you, Ray P, there are so many products on the market, but they don't work well.
They do not work. People are struggling with skin
So I
all the
don't
time.
know what is happening. Why are there so many products on the market that don't work? Why are people selling counterfeit products? Yes, there is so many other international brands, but those brands and those skincare products are known for black skin.
Okay.
So I realized there was such a gap that we needed to fill.
Wow. I love it. I don't know if you guys just followed up. Like, I loved how she started this whole conversation of how they started met up with this chick, and you know, because usually when we're on social media, the friends that we want to make are those people. How do they slay? Which shoe is she wearing? Where does she do her nails from? How? Those are the kind of, by the way, those are the kind of people people want to follow.
Exactly.
They never want to follow the real entrepreneurs. And when you come here and sit down and start talking about real entrepreneurship, people will just keep scrolling. They are looking for Lugambo.
Yeah.
Where did they beat this one from? As in, those are the things that people really want to look for. But anyway, we're going to do this more oftenly so that we can teach the world, because we do not have, you know, for us, we chose it that way. We decided to choose it that way. So you either take it or you leave it. What did you pursue in school?
In school, I studied journalism and communication at Cavendish University.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for finishing. She said, I pursued. I did not ask her where. Then she's at Cavendish. You guys needed to know this, because you might think that she just went to any university, you know.
Or people don't even know that I went to uni, because when I posted my pictures in my gown, people were doubting. They were saying, "Oh, you just bought the gown." Like, who does that?
I know.
Like, who does that?
And then you come ahead and post.
I mean, who does that? And I don't think people do that. People really go to uni, and it is what it is. If I lied that, oh, okay, I went to Cavendish, and then I get sued, like,
exactly.
No,
what
but yeah,
next?
I'm really proud of myself, because that is something my mom told me. A full woman is an educated woman. You must be educated, you must be cultured, you must have your values, and I'm really happy that I went through it. I never liked school, by the way.
No one.
I never liked
like
school.
me. I also didn't. Like his
But I knew I had to accomplish this because, I mean,
because of your mother.
Because of my mother, and as well as myself. That's something that I set my mind to. I need to finish uni, and me, when I set my mind to something, girl,
I know.
I get it.
So girls, you need to set your minds. Anyway, has it been helpful?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Do you see yourself being in the in the media world for a very long time?
No, actually. I think, you know, being in media is amazing. You get to meet lots of people. Like if I wasn't like on TV, I wouldn't have ever met you. Wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
But because we work for the same company, we are here. And for me, I think, you know, mass media is incredible, and it helps you reach a big and a wider target audience in a very, 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 very easy way. And in a very short time. So it's something that people should not hate on. They shouldn't hate on the media personalities.
Okay.
And I'm really happy that I'm something that I've done that really helped me.
So when you came back and you had now you knew how to, you know, make shea butter, do this and that. Did it just cross your mind like I should start up something for myself immediately?
No, not immediately. The plan was to actually have, her name is Hamamat. She's a Ghanaian former supermodel.
Okay.
And now she's a mother as well, and she has her business that is running really well. She's a rich woman. So basically what we wanted to do was to bring her mamat in all over East Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, but then there was some, you know, bit of, you know, things that held us back, and the customers were on my neck. People were on my neck for the products because we brought products and they sold out so quick.
And they worked for these clients.
People were now on my neck. We want the products. It shifted from them being on my neck to begging. People were literally begging and crying in my DMs. Do you know what that means? You know how people are asking for Bettina? Bring Bettina. They were just asking. They weren't begging or crying. People were in my DMs crying and begging.
So what happened?
I talked to my family and I told them, you know what, I'm going to bring products. I'm going to start selling skincare products. And they're like, oh, okay, that's amazing. You should do it. But will people buy? And then I told them, hey, remember the products I bought from Ghana?
I already have clients dying in my DM.
Out just like that. And people are like begging to buy the products. So nobody gave me a single coin in my family. They were, yeah, go on. We shall support you. But I didn't get a single coin from anyone.
Okay.
I worked, as you know, I'm a model. Because I remember vividly where all the money came from, because I started out with 10 million Ugandan shillings.
Wow.
So what I did is, I'm a model. I modeled for a certain brand. Yeah. And they paid good money. And I saved it. And then I had my money from NTV as well. And then I recently had been in Seychelles as an MC for a fashion show and a red carpet host. So I also had that money. I remember where all the money came from. So that is where the 10 million came from. That began my business. Yeah, that's how I started. Wow.
So someone who has below 10 million, do you think they can start up something?
Of course. You can start up anything. You can start up something with whatever money you have. You don't need to wait. Because me, I had the money. I felt like it wasn't enough. I kept on, working, doing, social media gigs here, to make sure that it was enough, for branding, good quality, containers, packaging, social media, photo shoots. Because, you have to push when it's something new. Yeah. You have to push. So I feel for me, when you are starting up something, you can start up small. Because I also believe I started small. Right? Yeah. There are people who want to start businesses and they want to start with 50 million, 100 million. I know people that have done that. But they say, akwate mpola tu kawala. You didn't know Uganda, but now I'm telling you a saying in Uganda. So you have to start slowly and you get there.
So what does BT Beauty Uganda sell? Okay. What are some of the products that you have?
We sell organic shea butter products. And all our products are made in Uganda, handmade by a team of professionals and myself as well. So we sell anti-aging oils, body butters, soap that will help clear your skin from pimples, brush, stretch marks. So basically our product range is for babies and the elderly. It works on everyone, men and women.
You're still watching A Moment with Rapey. Do not forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that something is burning here. We're teaching. We're talking sense, honey. We're talking business. We're teaching something. I know that most of the Ugandans, their preferences mostly when someone is talking nonsense. But here, if you are looking for nonsense, it's not here. Here we are talking sense. So she has told you what she sells. So many people right now are dealing with beauty products. You hear this one, that one, this one. Oh my God.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think every woman is dealing in beauty products.
Exactly. That's true.
Why? Why is it like this? Is it so easy to mix these things? Is it cheap to start? I do not get it.
Ugandans, one thing I've noticed about Ugandans is that Ugandans love to do what the next person is doing.
Okay.
If you do something today, like you're doing your YouTube and you're a TV presenter, trust me, there is somebody else who's going to do it. Another presenter like that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I do get it, but don't you think it's really going to affect now like you, who is doing something that is genuine, something that is original? Because most of these people are actually selling fake things. You find that someone is using certain products and they've burnt their entire faces.
Yeah.
Because most of the people are dealing in bleaching.
Yes.
Do you also, by the way, sell bleaching products?
No. Actually, we have customers who come into our inbox and they say, we've heard about your products. They are good. But me, I want to bleach. And we shall tell them, no, we don't have bleaching products. We have products that will give you a glow, a bright skin, natural, that will give you that radiant skin. But they'll go ahead and keep on telling us, we trust your products. Why don't you make for us the bleaching ones? But people one thing they don't understand is that there is no safe way of bleaching.
Okay.
There is no safe way of bleaching. There are side effects. And one of the biggest side effects is acne, pimples. People are struggling with pimples and stretch marks.
But I actually thought that is the reason as to why most of them are bleaching, because most of the people, why they bleach is they keep getting creams, tubes and stuff like that to clear their pimples. Then at the end of the day, they lighten up.
No, they're bleaching because they want to look a different color, a different shade.
Okay.
But then the problems that come with that are so many, and then they end up coming back to us for products to help them get back to their colors. Some want to stay with their brown colors but have a clear skin. So for me, your question was, won't that affect us?
Yes.
I would like to say that there is so much room for everybody to sprout. If somebody is selling shea butter or you're selling lip glosses, because we also have lip glosses. Like for me, I am happy to see that young girls in Uganda are now working. You know, back then it was all about depending on men, depending on parents. But now I love that people are working, people are understanding, and it's because there are so many influential people that have come out to show people that yes, you can make a living from entrepreneurship. And people are seeing this, there is evidence.
Yeah.
So for me, when I see somebody selling products that I'm selling, it's fine. We all have different target audiences, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we all may be targeting people who want nice skins or clear skins, but we have different qualities. My quality of my products is different from the next person. We can't have the same thing because yes, you may know the formulas, but you don't know our secret ingredients.
Wow. And she cannot share them here, by the way. So if you're waiting for that question of what do you put in your products, no, I'm not going to ask it because now that is her secret. Anyway, are you looking for models? Because
that's the most asked question. We have people from the US who want to be our models. These are black women and with their kids. We have people in Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda. They want to be our models. But then you need to remember, Ray P, that this is a small business. We have just started out. You people are already big. Right, our budget is so limited. You know, we always like pushing, promoting. But people say those things on my page. And I have a huge following. So they always assume we have a huge budget for marketing. Do you know? But then like we want to work with models and, you know, pay them, give them something. So when people say, oh, I want to come model for free, then they'll go back and jazz. I know. She makes us work for free. You think we are paid. She doesn't pay us. You know, do you get my point? So basically, one thing that I really want to do is I want to use our actual customers. Okay. I've always wanted to use the most beautiful models, the most elegant models. I always try to look out for such models. But this year, if you notice, I haven't yet done a professional shoot as yet, because we always have one big professional shoot. But now, that is it's an idea I'm giving out. If you want to use it, you can use it. But I want to use our actual customers. Okay. Because we have their pictures before we began using, and we want to use their actual pictures of how they feel. because it's these customers that have made us grow. Yes, Rapey, the products are amazing, they are good, but then the customers, they keep on recommending. I have girls from the western part of Uganda. One girl buys and she'll bring you like a whole group of other girls. And these girls keep bringing other people because the products are giving them what they want.
So is it still online, like you've not
Online.
Forever online?
We are still online. And this is a tip I could give to people out there, because we are growing, we are young, it's a very, you know, it's a small business. The money that we shall put, say, in a proper in a space, in a store or whatever, we use that money to keep on investing in the business. So we are saving on so many things: rent, water bills, electricity bills. So girls out there, I see so many girls who open up shops just like that. Where is the profit? Like, where are the returns? So people have that
the business is really young.
Exactly. People think having a business is having a store. You know, they feel it's a big deal. But then at the end of the day, if you're having a small thing, start small. As time goes on, you will get even your own premises where you have your own factory. So please take it one step at a time.
Okay. Do you ever look at anybody doing this exact business in the, you know, and maybe they're your role models and you look up to them?
Yes, so many actually, even here in Uganda.
Oh.
But I'll talk about the international ones.
Here in Uganda, you won't.
Here in Uganda, I won't do kalango. Yeah, but here in Uganda, I'm sure you guys know some brands here in Uganda that have their own factories. And they are doing amazing promotions. You're seeing their ads on TV, like, oh my God, I want to have an ad on TV. You know those brands?
I know. I know.
But yeah, internationally, I look up to Fenty Beauty. I love Rihanna so much. She's literally like somebody
I think everybody looks at her.
She's so inspiring.
Fenty Beauty, oh my God.
She is so inspiring. And for me, I love their packaging. And I love the way, I love how they're inclusive. They use all kinds of models.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me, I really love that. And I love how they love to promote black people, black women. And I'm so inspired by them.
Okay. Anyway, we're still talking about a lot in entrepreneurship, but we're going to switch a little. We all know that you're a very beautiful girl. As in, very beautiful. I don't know if you ever look at yourself in the mirror and see what we see. Do you? You know how people keep telling you, oh my God, you're a very beautiful girl, but when you go back in the mirror, you look at yourself, but people keep saying I'm beautiful. Look at this, look at that. Why is my head like this? You keep complaining.
Yeah, I do appreciate all the kind words from, you know, my followers, from, you know, people. I totally appreciate that. But then, like Rapey, ever since I was in primary school, they would always put up lists of the most beautiful girls in the school, and I was always part of the lists. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I feel like this is something that I have grown up hearing.
Okay.
So I understand it, and I appreciate, and I thank God that because of what I am, I've been able to inspire other girls out there to love, one, their natural hair, to love their black skin, to love being African. So for me, I just thank God that I'm able to be a voice for those who feel intimidated about the way they look. I'm just really appreciative.
Woo. Oh my God. You know how you do some interviews and you just love how someone answers their questions. You know, there are people that we interview and then they're so brief, that's number one. There is a way they will answer questions and then you'll be like, really, I didn't expect that. But anyway, so many people come out and tell us for you to maintain your skin, you must be taking a lot of water. Let me take a sip of water. Do you take a lot of water, honey?
Yes. On a good day, 3 liters of water. On a bad day where my mood is not good, like 1.5.
I thought these things we just say.
No, Rapey, water is life, you know that?
I know.
And it really helps with the skin, it helps with the metabolism, it helps with your energy levels. Now, for women like us who are working 24/7, like me, I'm working 24/7, trying to get amazing content for you guys, trying to make sure that I'm getting those inspirational quotes for you guys. And then I have to go back to the factory and work on shea butter and make products for you guys. I have to drink this water. So yeah, water is life. It's the only way I keep on pushing.
Okay, so grab a glass of water right now and take it, please. Anyway, as we I think from when we start here, we've been talking about work, 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 work. But again, we see you slay. All the time she's on a pole and she's, you know, all the time she's sipping something. All the time. When you get time to slay, yet 24/7 you're working.
Exactly. That's a very good question. It's actually a tip I would give out to all the slayers out there, all the people who want to be slaying. Well, you know, slaying in terms of fashion, looking classy, posting amazing pictures, this and that, it takes a lot of time, money. Now, entrepreneurs, we do not like to waste money. So what I do is when I travel, I take a bunch of clothes, shoot,
Okay.
and save.
Okay.
So I keep on throwing out here and there.
So for us, we be thinking whenever you post, you're there. Kombe, she went as in once in a year.
You know, so
good tip.
Some people always, you know, there's a time when I used to, you know, travel a lot. But then I would come back with a lot of work. And people would not think I'm in Uganda. People would think I am in the States or I am where or whatever. But yeah, that's the thing. It saves a lot of money. It saves a lot of time. You can't keep wasting your time having photo shoots every single week. It does not add up. It doesn't make financial sense. It doesn't add up to, you know, your time, because time is money. So that's a tip I would give to all the people out there. Have a couple of clothes, like 8 outfits. That's what I used to do when I had just started out.
Okay.
My shoots, 8 outfits, shoot and then save and then keep posting slowly. But now that I have the opportunity to travel, thank God, I do take a bunch of outfits, shoot, and then I keep posting just like that.
Okay. So we, like I said, we're going to switch a little. So we want to know, how do you count a good day? Yeah. When do you say, today I really had a good day?
When I make the amount of money that I want to make. Making money gives me so much joy. I spend a lot of time working. So for me, when I feel like, oh, okay, I've put in the effort and today I wanted a specific amount of money and it has come through, that makes me so happy. I really love that.
Okay.
But then of course there are so many other things that also make me happy, like, you know, having a positive mindset as well, because you know, there's a lot of problems with mental health, you know, and for me, having a very positive mindset, being happy, being able to complete, you know, my goals for the day, like taking the amount of what that I'm supposed to be taking, that makes me so happy, and doing my skincare routine the whole entire day, because you know, if there is a morning skincare routine, there is an evening skincare routine. So for me, feeling like I've done all my things that I'm supposed to be doing in a day, that makes me happy. If I miss just one thing, it just really kills my mood.
Could we share like at least one skincare routine that you use?
So my night skincare routine starts off with me taking off my makeup. If I like today, I'll make sure that I take off my makeup. After taking off my makeup, clean my face, wash it really well, apply my anti-aging oil, that Forever Young Organic Face Moisturizer, massage my face a little bit, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, pray, and go to bed. That is my night skincare routine. That is what I do every single night. If I miss just one thing, it messes me up.
Now, some of us are very disorganized, that when I get home and just put off my makeup, shower, I am done. Okay. There's those certain things that I will not have to do every particular day, because I think I'm not just alone. I don't even you who's watching, you do not have a skincare routine that you follow every single day. But anyway, what was your dream as a child?
When I was young, I wanted to be a supermodel.
Guys, let's keep dreaming. Your dreams come true.
That was my dream. I wanted to be on runways. And then my dreams kept on changing from being a supermodel to being Miss Uganda. That never happened. I never really went into competitions.
Why?
Then I kind of feel like I don't need to compete. I already know who I am, so I don't need to compete.
She has been ranked one of the most beautiful girls ever since she was in school. So honestly, I think you're right.
I just felt like, you know what? I don't need to compete. I'm enough. I'm okay, and I'm not trying to bash anyone who goes for competitions. That is what they want, and for me, I feel like no. Then my dreams of being Miss Uganda changed to being a fashion designer, and then I saw Flavia Tumusime on WBS Teens Club, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I want to be a TV presenter. So she inspired me.
Ooh. Just like me, I was inspired by Flavia Tumusime.
Wow.
I used to watch her when I was young all the time.
Yeah.
I used to really
Me
love
too.
her. But anyway, what messes up your day? What messes up your entire mood?
I think I'm a homebody and I spend so much time by myself.
Okay.
Because I feel like there is just so much that will just mess up my mind or my moods by being around so many people. So I try to always keep good energy. So I find it that I don't really have so much that messes up my mind right now.
But you don't stay around.
Because I'm not around everybody. But when I was still, in high school or uni, when I used to have like groups of people around me, so much would mess up my mind. This one has taken your clothes, they are not yet back. This one has messed up this. You're going somewhere, then this one messes up something. So for me,
have you had drama of girls? This one
yes,
talks this.
So much. Rapey, so much drama. I've had so much drama from girls my whole entire life. So when you see me, keeping to myself, having a small group of friends, it's because I have experienced that, and I feel like it will disorganize my whole positive vibes. So I keep to myself. I don't like stress.
And just in case someone just took away your moods, what are some of the things that you do to bring them back?
To bring back my mood is music.
Okay.
I'm a music lover. Yeah.
Anyway, as we're winding up, oh my God, I really didn't want to wind up. But I have to. Okay, there's some questions that I wouldn't really want to go without asking. Have you ever been in a relationship? Have you ever been in a relationship where you've been taken for granted?
Have I ever been in a relationship where I was taken for granted? When we're in relationships with people, like for me, they're just situations where you feel your partner, or where I felt my partner has taken me for granted. But it's not like I was in a relationship, like a full-on relationship where it was all about that. Yeah, but there are those moments, because relationships are not perfect. They aren't at all.
Yeah.
So there are those small moments. Yeah. I think it has happened to everyone.
Just in case there is that one person that is in a relationship where they're taken for granted, the entire relationship, leave alone those few moments.
Yeah.
But the entire relationship, would you advise them to stay?
Well, I wouldn't advise them on either to stay or to leave. But for me, I feel people need to know their worth. You need to know your worth. And once you do know your worth, you get the answer.
All the time. I have a friend called Detach. I work with him on radio. I don't know if you've ever heard about him. He's called Detach, very disorganized. So each time I say something, he keeps saying, you're about to say your worth. Why? So he's about to nickname me Worth, a woman of worth. But it is because I always tell women, you need to know your worth. You understand? And women just do not understand
Rapey, you know why women do not understand? It's because they feel like, okay, I know my worth, then what? We need to always, I think, complete up that statement. You need to know your worth. And for me, one thing I do believe is that there is a person meant for each one of us out there. So knowing your worth is one thing, but then understand your person is out there.
Okay.
Once you get that in your mind, no one will take you for granted ever in your life, whether you're a man or a woman. People need to understand that. That is very important.
Very important.
People don't believe in such things, but I do believe in such things.
If the current Bettina met the young Bettina, what would she tell the young Bettina?
To keep pushing and to keep her head up.
Oh, okay. Guys, like I said, we have to go. Do I want to go? Okay, just the last one. I really do not want to go because I would have her the entire, because she's so good at answering questions. Oh my God.
I will be back.
Woo! If you were the Michelle Obama, let's wind up with that. If you were the Michelle Obama First Lady, what are some of the things that you would change in this country?
Uganda. For me, one thing is, I don't know, I always pray on this. If I ever became like a billionaire, I would want to spend the rest of my life inspiring people. People don't have the right figures to look out for inspiration. They have people to look out up to when it comes to bowling, drinking, you know, all the useless things that do not matter. They don't have the right personalities to inspire them. So for me, I feel I would build a network. I would build a network of real, not the people that are paid to come to Africa and take a picture with a borehole or take a picture with a baby. I want to build a real chain of inspirational figures because there is so much happening. You realize that people who commit suicide, like, the numbers would go down. The women that do not see their worth, the numbers would go down. You know what I mean?
I know.
The single mothers that need support, that feel they need to, you know, build their families but don't have that support, all those things would go down. Because I grew up with a single mother, so I know what I'm talking about. So for me, that is one of my wildest dreams. I would really want to build a network of inspirational figures. Real ones, not the fake ones.
Woo. Should I add on that? I think I shouldn't. Bettina, please tell people where to find you, just in case they need you, and your last remarks to all the young girls that are looking up to Bettina Tiana.
Okay. My last remarks to all the girls who are looking up to me is that dreams do come true. I have not said so much about my life, but one thing you should know is that dreams do come true. And wait, let me take it again. My last remarks to all the young girls who are watching us right now is that dreams do come true. You need to be patient, persistent, and consistent. I am living proof that you can work towards achieving what you want to have, and you can do it. And of course, you can find me on all social media platforms. My Instagram is @BettinaTiana. My Twitter is Bettiana, TikTok Bettiana, Facebook Bettina Tiana.
And the BT Beauty Uganda.
How can I forget that?
I remembered it for you.
Thank
So please
you.
go and follow up on BT Beauty Uganda so that you can get all the products that you need, and most especially, like she said, for the dark skin people. Please go and follow up. I am so happy to have you. By the way, one thing that has really made this entire interview amazing is that I have met someone that thinks like me. There is a way how she answered the questions. I just feel like if she was seated in my position and it's me seated the other side, I would answer things the way she did, because she very much believes in herself as a woman, and this is the way to go. Women who are watching us, please, and all the people, you know, one thing that really annoys me is when people are looking for inspirational ladies to go and talk to the world, to go and talk in schools, to go and talk on TV. They are looking for those people who are 40 years plus. There are people who are 25 years and let me say 30, who are below the 40 years that you're looking at, and they can speak sense. They can inspire the world. Here we are. So if you're looking for us, please go on our socials. So you're abusing me, but it's okay. I am so much used to that. But what I can tell you is I will keep telling you that, you know what, know your worth and do what you're supposed to do. Rapey, happy to have you. Bye-bye.